Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today I'm gonna be coming at y'all with an updated class setup video. After the patch, I think it's 1.13, the latest patch that was done on Tuesday, the latest update for all the new class setups, or for like the updated weapons, the nerfs and the buffs and stuff like that. So basically, like my overall point of view about this last update, I like what they did, man. Overall, I like what they did. Like with the new operation, the two new weapons are pretty cool. They not too overpowered. The only thing I didn't like was how bad they nerfed the Maddox. They nerfed the Maddox a lot, man. They took away from the range. They nerfed quick draw 1 and 2. They nerfed stock. They nerfed the elo sight. After the patch, after the update was done, it was horrible. Like it was almost unusable in like certain ranges. But like a couple hours later, or the next day, they did like a hot fix and they kind of like toned it down a little bit, like to where if you got elo, it wouldn't have as much recoil. And when you got on stock, like you could strafe a little bit more than usual. But you know, it's usable now. But it wasn't very good at all, man. After they updated it, so. But that's my only complaint about, you know, the latest patch. Other than that, like I felt like the Spitfire needed a nerf, and they nerfed it. They nerfed it correctly. I felt like the Titan needed a nerf. It's like it got nerfed, bro, but like you really can't tell because it's such a strong weapon. So like you really can't tell like the nerf, but it got nerfed. And I felt like those two weapons were the only two weapons that needed to be nerfed the way that they did. Like I didn't think the Maddox needed to be nerfed that much. I guess I don't know why they decided to do that, but but it's fine. Like I don't have a problem with it. But all right, let's go ahead and hop into the class setups, man. Basically, I'm gonna just be showing y'all the weapons that got buffed, like the ABR. All attack rifles got buffed. Pretty much every AR got buffed except for the Maddox and the ICR. The Saw got a nerf, but it's still good. The GKS got a buff. So let's just go over like what I use on some of these classes. I still use the same thing on the AVR, man. I done came to like, I don't know, I found like a new love for the ABR again. Like, cause when the game first came out, this was my favorite weapon, like the first month. And I kind of stopped using it a little bit. I don't know why, to be honest. I guess I just started using the Maddox a lot and, you know, other ARs, but the ABR with the operator mod is really good, guys. Like, if it doesn't have the operator mod on it, it's okay. It's mediocre. But with the operator mod, I feel like it can compete with a lot of different weapons up close and medium range. And if you got a grip on, it can compete at long range too if you hit your shot. So I use the ABR with clumsy device, scavenger, dead silence, and I use elo, stock, and grip. I don't know, this weapon doesn't need a grip, but it just feels like with a grip, it just hits harder. Or it's just easier to hit your shots. I don't know. It seems like the hit detection is better when you got a grip on it. So I use an elo, stock, grip, and the operator mod. And on the ICR, nothing happens to the ICR guys at all. So I use the same setup on the ICR. I use reflex, double grip, and FMJ. And one more thing that they did do to all the weapons, guys. Well, all the weapons that have variants. If a weapon has a variant, like say like the ICR has its blind and glory variant, they added where you get extra XP per kill, like 25%. So if you're using this weapon, you getting more XP every time you kill somebody. So if y'all got like a weapon that has a variant, then try to use the variant for it. Like the MX9 has a variant. The GKS has a variant. There's other weapons that have variants too, like the Titan has a variant. If all those weapons that have variants, guys, use those variants so you can level up quicker. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to level up. Everybody trying to hit level 1000, hit max prestige and shit. So, I still use the same class setup on the Titan, even though it got nerfed. I think it's even more vital to use stock on it because they nerfed the strafing speed and they nerfed the aim down sight speed as well. So they nerfed the range a little bit too, but I really couldn't tell the difference when I was using it. So this is the same setup. I still use reflex, extended mag, quick draw, and stock. With a comms device, tactical mask, and gung ho and dead silence. I usually use dexterity, but on the light machine gun, I got gung ho on with quick draw, so I can aim down sight a little bit quicker. But for those of you guys that don't like to use scavenger, I highly recommend tac mask. I think tac mask is like, I think it's a better perk than scavenger, like overall. But I just use scavenger because like I like to go on long streaks and, you know what I'm saying, get a lot of kills and shit. So I think Tac Mask is a better perk than Scavenger though, because with the 9 bangs and the concussion grenades and the secret drones and all the bullshit specialists in this game, I just feel like Tac Mask helps out with counter a lot of the BS in this game. So okay, on to the MS9. The MS9 got buffed too. They buffed the damage range on it. But I don't know, bro. It just seems like to me like I tried to use it without rapid fire. I tried to use it with with long barrel on it. Like I just feel like this is the best setup for it. Elo, hybrid mag, high caliber, and rapid fire. Like, cause I don't know, it needs rapid fire. Like if y'all don't like high caliber, you want to use long barrel, you can use that. But I just feel like this setup is the best setup for me when I was using it. So I use Elo, hybrid mag, high caliber, and rapid fire with stem shot, scavenger, dexterity, and dead silence. Okay, on to the Vapor. The Vapor got a huge buff, bro. Like they buffed the range on it a lot. So I feel like this class setup is even more deadly now. I tried to use the Vapor without a silencer on it, and it just doesn't feel right, bro. Like I don't know if any of you guys ever played like Modern Warfare 3. You guys remember? I know a lot of you. If you did, you gotta remember the ACR. Like the ACR just did not feel right without a suppressor on it. Like it was good without a suppressor. Don't get me wrong. But it just felt like a suppressor belonged on that weapon. It just seemed like it just felt better. The recoil pattern was better. It just felt like it just needed a suppressor on it. And that's how the Vapor feels to me. It feels like it just needs a suppressor on it. It doesn't feel right without one. You know what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong. It's not bad without a suppressor. But I just feel like it's a better weapon with a suppressor on it. I just feel like the play style of the Vapor is supposed to have a suppressor on it. So I use, well, for pubs at least, for public matches. So I use Elo, suppressor, stock, and long barrel with a comms device, scavenger, dexterity, and death. So I pretty much use the same perks, guys. Dexterity helps you out with jump shotting and like sliding and stuff like that. And I play a lot of kill confirm. I jump a lot, so it just helps me out with those things. I play TDM and kill confirm the most. I don't really play anything else. At least it's at least we're in a party and we playing like domination or something, control. But yeah, I feel like suppressor with long barrel after the buff that they got to the range, I feel like it's super deadly. So the swordfish got kind of a buff. They buffed the aim down sight time, and they buffed like how fast that the swordfish aim down sight with quick draw 1 and 2 on. So I use quick draw 1 and 2 like regardless before the buff, and I use it now after the buff as well. So I use reflex, quick draw 1 and 2 with hybrid mag. I feel like that's the best setup for it. Comms and device, scavenger, dexterity, and dead silence. But I feel like, I don't know, with the swordfish, you can. I think the pentaverse kind of hurts it a little bit, because I feel like the fire rate without the pentaverse is really good, and if you can get more burst off, you can kill your enemy quicker than like taking. I don't know. I feel like the pentaverse is like delayed more. So I just feel like it's better without the pentaverse. I think four bullets is better. You getting off 4 bullets quicker than 5 is better. So I just feel like quick draw 1 and 2 with hybrid mag is the best setup for the swordfish. The saw got a nerf, bro, but it also got a buff too. They buffed it to where it's better with a grip on it. Like you can tell the difference when you have a grip on it. It has less recoil. So I use grip, stock, quick draw. If y'all don't like quick draw, y'all can take out quick draw and put on fast mag, but I just like quick draw better. I use a Cap 40 as my as my secondary weapon. I use stem shot with dexterity, scavenger, and dead silence. Okay, so here we go with the Maddox. I use the same class setup, guys, as before. I feel like this is the best setup for it. I feel like it has less recoil with quick draw 1 and 2, or at least less visual recoil. If you guys don't like quick draw 2, you can put on fast mags. If you like to like run and gun and you keep dying because you dying when you reload, fast mag is good on it too. But I feel like quick draw 1 and 2 with stock is the best setup for it. It's the setup that the pros use, even though I'm not a pro or anything like that. But I just feel like it's the best setup for it. Quick draw 1 and 2 with stock with Elo, with comms device, scavenger, dexterity, and dead silence. The GKS got a buff. I was trying out long barrel 1 and 2 with just grip 1, but I feel like grip 1 and 2 with suppressing extended mag is the best thing for it, because grip 2 like gives you less flinch when you getting shot at, when you getting hit, and you can this gun is like a laser beam. So if you hitting your shots and then like you not having as much flinch, you win more gunfights. So I feel like grip 1 and 2 with extended mag is the best setup for the GKS. Like sometimes you may get a lot of hit markers with this weapon, but it's accurate. If you hit your shots, it can be rewarding. So I feel like the GKS with suppressor, with grip 1 and 2, and extended mag is the best thing for it. On to the Rampart. Like the Rampart, I've seen some pro players like trying this out of competitive. It's super deadly. It's a 3-shot kill. And with high caliber 1 and 2, it makes it even better. Like high caliber 1 and 2 is almost broken on it, bro. Like if you hitting people in like the neck area, it just seems like you just get like automatic headshots all the time. So fast mag, high cal 1 and 2 with grip. This weapon doesn't need a grip, but I feel like it makes it overpowered with a grip on it. Like it just makes it just super good with a grip on it. So why wouldn't you want to just like make a weapon as overpowered as possible? You know what I'm saying? But if you guys like to use 3 perks, you can take off grip, put on like dexterity or gung ho or something, and just run a secondary pistol, or you can run a reflex sight instead of a secondary pistol. But I feel like the best thing for it is 4 attachments on this weapon with fast mags, high cal 1 and 2 with grip. I feel like, you know, it don't need long, bro, because of the buff that it got. It got a buff to the range. I feel like it got a slow fire rate, so fast mag is the best thing for it. And this auger, man, they got a buff too. It's my favorite tac rifle. Well, other than the ABR. The ABR is probably my favorite weapon, but the auger got a buff, man, to the fire rate, and it just seems like it shoots so much faster now, bro. Like it's deadly. And and you can put high cal 1 and 2 in it. It got like a weird like recoil pattern sometimes. Like sometimes it like kicks up to the left, but if you can control that, bro, it can be really, really good, bro. And FMJ, like I use FMJ because I run into a lot of people that use body armor, and if you use a high cal 1 and 2 with FMJ, like it just melts them so quick when they got body armor on. But some people like to use long barrel on this weapon, but I think FMJ is better, bro. So if you don't like FMJ, you can also choose fast mags. You know, if you want to rush with this weapon, I rush with it, and I don't have a problem. The reload speed is not slow at all, so that's why I use FMJ on it. So Comsec device scavenger, dexterity, and dead silence. Once again, I'll probably do a video on this weapon, like a gameplay. Once I get to, I think, tier 75, you get like a cool looking Mastercraft camo for it. Let's see. Yeah, you don't lock it on tier 75. So I'm gonna get a gameplay for y'all with that when I get to tier 75. I'm on like tier 50 almost right now. So okay, so on to the KN. The KN got a buff too, guys. I remember my last video, my last class setup video, I said that this weapon is like kind of what I said for the Vapor. It just feels better with a suppressor on it. But I was using it without a suppressor. I was using Elo sight, rapid fire, stock with hybrid mag, and it's really, really good, bro. Like it really is. So after the buff, it got a range buff, and I think it got a buff to the ADS speed. But the range buff is the most important thing. I feel like this class setup right here is really good too. Or if y'all don't like to use it unsuppressed, this is the best suppressed class setup for this weapon. If y'all like to use suppress on the can, which that's my favorite thing to use on it. I like to use rapid fire, hybrid mag, stock, and suppressor. Like when I be streaming, bro, a lot of people ask me what do I use on it, what's the best setup for it. I think suppressor is the best setup for it. And but if y'all like to use it without a suppressor, use an Elo on it, because it just seems like without an Elo, it has a lot of muzzle flash, and with the iron sights, it just seems like the muzzle flash can kind of get in your way a little bit. So if you're gonna take the suppressor off, make sure you put an Elo on. use it with an Elo, and use dexterity. So like if you jump shot or something like that, your bullets can stay on point. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it for all the class setups that I use, man. The Scorch Streaks got a buff. They implemented supply drops. You know, they did some good stuff, bro. So I'm pretty happy with the overall update that they did on Tuesday. And yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, y'all drop a like, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.